Okay, go ahead and trying to get this set up. And I am not exactly fond of how this is structured. Even to this day, I know YouTube probably doesn't have the best system for it, but that's fine. I mean, I need to give people time to come in here anyway. I think the biggest problem is they keep trying to get me to use the beta program or their YouTube Studio, which is how you stream, and it's really annoying having to constantly do that. But I finally got it up, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get my character thought up. If I recall, I'm using a female in the randomizer, which is admittedly kind of strange to me, but it is something you can do. So I'm also not used to having this many options for naming, like 8 letters or whatnot. So I'm gonna go with Mina. Oh wow. Sure enough, like the Princess Bride from Dragon Warrior 2. I'm not used to this. Got the dragon scale. Really, already? Alright. So that's a little extra defense. Not much, though. Found the herb. And 594 gold. Okay, that's cool. Alright. So let's see what we get in here. Found the herb again. Found the wings. More gold. And more gold. Well, I'm freaking rich to start off of. That's definitely handy. Oh, jeez. Africa just... Really? That's one thing that the, Oh, hold on, let me... Let me go ahead and link some people to the, stream itself. Just in case they don't already have it. There we go. Sure enough, the key people are gone. You can't buy keys at all. Interesting. Why is it all sandy out there? That's weird. I wonder if I should be paranoid about that. Oh, damn. Oh, everything is randomized. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Well, Something tells me that, that wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, dear. Well, that's certainly an interesting way to start. Lots of gold and, like, jeez, man. I'm gonna, like, be finishing this within like 30 minutes. Yeah, I definitely need to do something though. I forgot it's been so long since I set this up. I need to find out where... Okay, alternative speed needs to be this. Yes, definitely. So I can use speed up. Oh my god. I mean, wow. What spells do I have? Hurt, stop spell, and heal more. Well, okay. Well, I'm using the princess, so I guess that makes some logical sense. But wow. I didn't realize the map was randomized. Yeah, I know I'm low on health. Although, let's do something about that. Yeah, there we go. Not that I need this, but okay. So the prices aren't randomized, so... I mean, I don't really need it, but whatever. I wonder if the item shops are also randomized. Also, I need to bring the page back up in case someone does feel like chatting. Nope, not randomized. Okay. Oh, I'm not used to speed up actually being a thing here. Fairy water. No, I don't need that yet. Okay, so... Jeez. Okay, so the map isn't really randomized, but the locations have been, so I can still find my way around. Oh, this ought to be interesting. Is there like... Oh, hi, Warlock. Really, that was enough to kill you. I'm surprised. Randomizer runs can really give you a weird experience. Oh wow, lots of gold from you. And this is hurt, I think? No, I got repel. Okay, and this is not something I can really do. I mean, I'm guessing that that is the Erdrick's Cave, but I can't swear by it. Wow, this is just amazing. I'm half tempted to just, like, restart this run. Because this is just insane. Okay, now what? Hurt more? Really? Alright. You know, since I'm close to the castle, I may as well take advantage of this. I mean, may as well, right? I find it funny that one of the few spells I don't have right now is heal. Just the vanilla version. And I may as well just save. You know, may as well. But yeah, like, just fascinating. I decided to play this instead of Dragon Warrior 2 next because I honestly didn't feel like delving into a game like that this soon. Wow, something that actually wasn't killed in one hit. Man, getting so much gold. Wonder if the golem is in the same place as he usually is. Learn a new spell. Ooh, lots of them. And I now have heal, hurt, sleep, stop spell, return. Yeah, I virtually have almost every important spell in the game. The only thing I don't have, oddly enough, is Radiant. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, like, seriously, just about every enemy in the game is dropping insane amounts of experience. I really should have done something with the randomizer where I can wrap around the text, though. Because actually getting to heal more without being able to wrap around takes forever. I didn't know that the monsters would be randomized as well. That's weird. I don't remember checking that off. Oh my god. Another new spell. Okay, what did I not have outside? Yeah, Radiance to be the last spell I get. Fascinating. Troll Magi, huh? Wolf Lord. Wow, something that actually gave me a pretty low amount. Okay, so... will the golem still be here? Caitlin is gone. Oh, that's not good. I don't know if I approve of this. Did I really set everything up to be randomized? I can't find out because I got rid of my application that told me. Damn it. Well, I'll make do with what I can, you know. Odds are, like, a lot of this is probably going to be me meandering until I can find where all the places are at. The roadmap isn't completely redesigned, so finding everything shouldn't take too long, but... right now I'm basically just fighting the battles because it can be so much stuff. And when the magic armor becomes available, I'd like to have the money for it. Oh, hello, buddy. Wow, you're totally not worth fighting at all. Goldman, huh? And you give pathetic gold now. That's pretty humorous. Radiant. Okay, I have all my spells now. Okay, cool. At least I don't have that to worry about anymore. Oh, jeez, not you. I do not like these guys. Go away. Yeah, they're not worth fighting. Okay, Hoxus has moved as well, it seems. That's weird. I must not understand how this works. At least my gold supply is getting really high now. Once I get the magic armor, I think that's all I'm going to really be worrying about here. Well, I see a cave. I just don't know which one. Okay, this looks like it's the mountain cave. No, it's the first cave, actually. Mostly because I can tell there's no monsters here. Alright, well. And just more freaking gold, really. The good news is that the randomizer lets you basically progress through the game at your own pace if you want to, without needing any special items. You can actually access the final dungeon once you find it, which is interesting. Well, here's a town. Yay for another town. Especially for the inn, which I need badly. Magic armor! Okay, I know where I can buy that now. That's definitely nice. So... I also don't need keys to progress anymore, so let's go ahead and see what awaits us over here. Got some chest. Torch. Fairy water, and torch. Well, that didn't do me any good at all. Okay, where's this taking me? Oh. Curse belt. Oh, that's lousy. Okay. That's something to sell. 180 gold. And I'm gonna sell the rest of this stuff because it's not important. Yeah, limited inventory was unfortunately quite the bane in the original game, so it's best not to carry too much with you. Not that you need inventory anymore, but still. A problem nevertheless. Alright. You know what? I don't want to actually leave too far if I know that I'm going to be just getting that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and begin the gold I need, and you're not gonna help with that. It's so weird to think that, though. Come on. I mean, I know ultimately it's probably not gonna matter too much, because as I continue to level up, like, healing is going to be less and less important, especially since I have heal more. But still... Wow, you're doing like 2 damage to me. 2 damage? What's my freaking defense? Huh, only 55. That's weird. Yeah, this sounds like a good spot. And level up again. I love how I'm playing as the princess character who was heavily dependent on magic in the game she's from, but here she's like a physical powerhouse. I mean, I know in the Dragon Warrior 2 randomizer you can kind of do the same thing. I admit that. Where that can happen, but still, it's just weird. Okay, I have enough. And time to use some repel. There we go. Okay, after this, time for some exploring. .75 defense, barely anything will be touching me now. Huh. Everything is like running from me. Anything over here? Well, there's a cave. Oh, it's a, okay. What do you have these days? Okay, so nothing too special. I think I could still technically get the stuff, but I don't need it. At least I don't think I do. Another town. Remoldar. Okay. Keys are not important, but what do you have? Not anything too special, but I'll take the broadsword. Oh, I don't have enough money. That's true, I don't. Huh. Alright, I'll go ahead and get this chest while I'm here then. Okay, now I do. Yeah, like, this is just so bizarre to me. Honestly, at this point, I'm pretty much set to almost beat the game. With as much attack and defense as I've got. Just need to find the means to do so. I'm gonna laugh if it's where the original castle used to be, though. Wow. Well, I see something over there. Oh, I think Charlotte Castle's always in the same location, now that I think about it. Can't do anything with you. And that town is gone, so... moving on. So I'm gonna have to literally go, like... the entire way, I think, to get to Charlotte Castle. Oh, that's, oh crap. Well, here's another town. Flame Sword. Go figure. Well, I don't have near the amount of gold for that, but I'm not too concerned. Fairy Flute is in the same location. Go figure that. Alright. So, if this place down here is a town, then the cave that leads to the southern area is different. Must be one of the ones I passed before, because I couldn't see in the dark. It'd be convenient if it was next door to the starting castle, but I doubt it is. Although I admit I haven't looked over here yet. And there's nothing over here. Of course there isn't. Okay. So, might as well check to see what's over here, I guess. Okay. This place. The most at-the-place area possible. Okay. Definitely not worth it. Alright. Gonna have to check over here again. Oh look, those chests are back. Like they always are. Yeah, that's something that the randomizer didn't really take into account, that those chests would always respawn, meaning that you could kind of abuse the contents that they have. So if there's lots of gold in them, you can kind of cheese the game now. Alright, let's see. Yep, this is indeed what the cave is. Wow. And it leads over here. Okay. Green dragon. Alrighty then. Oh, those guys give a decent amount of both. You give crap. Alright. And this is nothing, of course. Spectre. I'd really like to know whether I'm right about this and whether I'm gonna stop this right where it is. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, if for some reason the bridge wasn't there, I would have been ticked. I don't have the Erdrick's armor, so this is actually going to be quite the dangerous trip. Just saying. Okay, well, got a lot of defense out of that one. But yeah, I'm probably gonna die here. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be painful. I do not like you guys. You don't give anything and you hurt. Yeah, you guys barely give anything. Yeah, just run from you. Wow. You barely did anything, even though I fell asleep. Go figure. Of course. Wow, the enemies in here give shit for stuff, man. It's not even worth fighting in here. Fine. Need to be able to see where I'm going here. Oh, jeez. Oh, well, you're not near as bad as in the original game. I mean, the remake. Oh, come on. Yeah, you guys don't give hardly anything in here. Oh, come on. Oh, stop it. Oh, come on. And save states aren't working either. Jeez, did this emulator save anything from the last time I played it? Actually, yes it did. Just not a whole lot. Oh, this is ridiculous. Why can't I run from you? Oh my god, they're trying to prevent me from being able to get any of my HP back at this point. You know what, I don't care, I'm just gonna take the death. Like, I just don't care. Like, wow, man. I'm just gonna, like, get the gold here and say, screw it. Okay, that's wings. Gold. Gold. And herb, okay. So 2 of those I just don't need to care about. Need to remember which ones. Okay, I believe it was the middle one. No, that's the wings. So I need... Jeez, really? Okay, so it's the bottom ones. I really don't know if, like, I'm gonna find, like, Roto's armor or anything. Like, I still don't know where Hawksness is. Like in the game, I really don't know. I have no idea. Because I think I've been just about everywhere you can go, and I still didn't see it. So, I don't know. Yeah, that's good enough. The problem is now is I'm gonna have to walk a long ways to get to where I need to get to those shops. And I mean a long ways. And of course, I can't repel you because you're an asshole. Yeah, it seems like repel lasts a lot longer in this than it does in the remakes. Yeah, I don't think it was sold here. The silver shield, yes. The flame sword, no. Defense is not really something I need to worry too much about, though. Okay, was it here? No. No, it was not. So, yay, I'm gonna have to go somewhere else. Oh my god. You're gonna trail me everywhere. Yeah, this thing will always be one of my most hated enemies in the first Red Warrior game. Because I'm not a big fan of having to use stop spell just to be able to beat a person. That's irritating, but... Okay, I think I finally found the sword I'm after, though. Okay, I don't really care about the silver shield. It's barely better than the large shield, so that's not important to me. I don't think there's anything around here I really need to worry about. I really don't think there is. Yeah, I don't think there is, so yeah. I don't really know where Erdrick's sword or Erdrick's armor is at, so... I don't feel like trying to track down where this place could be. I really don't. Well, while I'm trying to figure all that out, I guess I can talk about... I so hate fandoms like that I've been dealing with lately. Like, the Pokemon fandom in particular is just an awful, awful fandom these days because they complain about everything. And I do mean everything. I mean, they've always been kind of irritating to deal with sometimes, but lately they've just become insufferable. Like, they just are. Like, I don't know what to say about them, except... at this point, just go back and play the older games if you're not happy with the newer ones. Like, this has been a problem ever since Black and White, where I've noticed that they... have not been really happy with things that don't go their way. Like, Black and White 2 kind of pacified them a bit, but, even then, they only really liked it for the multiplayer aspect, and I was just like, you know, not everyone plays this game to be competitive. Sometimes you just want to enjoy the single-player campaign, and just enjoy messing around with it. And it's become such a problem that when a game doesn't cater to, like, the competitive crowd, it tends to be generally hated. I don't want to seem like I'm judging anyone here, but it really just seems like there's such a push for gamers in the Pokemon franchise to just not ever be satisfied anymore. And obviously, if you know anything about modern news with Pokemon, you know that everyone apparently hates Sword and Shield because it dared to actually not have like every Pokemon from like the last, I like to say 15 years, be in it. And at first I was kind of siding with them on that, since it did seem kind of like a stupid idea, but honestly, after thinking about it a bit more, I realized how much I didn't care, really. Because, you know, I've always complained, looking back at the games, that the games have become way too big, like when it comes to the content. I have been saying that for a while now, and it's gotten such a it's become such a problem nowadays that I really don't think that losing like a lot of the Pokemon from the Pokédex in the new game is really going to make that much of an impact. I imagine there's still going to be quite a lot of Pokemon that's going to be in the game that just won't be carrying over everyone, and I just think that having everyone be in that game just sounds overly excessive, especially since there's a good portion of those Pokemon that most people really will never use anyway. It really does feel like an unnecessary thing to have nowadays, especially since it seems like we're moving past the collect them all idea and just embracing world exploration, which I'm personally for, I will say. I'm personally for that. I think it's a huge push in the right direction for the series. It actually wouldn't surprise me if they even stop adding as many new Pokemon as they do each time, and instead just focus on adding more ideas to the Pokemon franchise that just makes the overall experience feel more fun. At least that's my take on it. I know Pokemon fans definitely don't agree with me, and a lot of them tend to view me as an apologist for Game Freak. They're saying that I'm just basically accepting whatever they throw at me and just being entertained by it. And you know, even if that was true, who cares? Like, I shouldn't have to justify the way I enjoy games because other gamers just aren't satisfied with it. That, to me, seems really lame. Okay, how bad will you be? Not taking any chances. Oh shit. Save state. Wow, totally not worth it. Okay. Would you mind letting me go get to my chest, please, before anything else stops me? Okay. Just an herb. 600 gold. Another bit of gold. Really, is that all they're gonna give me? Wings. Torch, yeah, pretty much, okay. So, yeah, that sucks. Didn't even make it to Dragon Lord. So yeah, I think I've come to the conclusion that I just need to try to level up. The problem is that these creatures are scared of me, technically, so a lot of the time they'll try to just run away on the first turn. So... I'm noticing that this game is being very chintzy with the magic payouts. But anyways, I just am so tired of the people complaining about Pokemon and whatnot, because I really don't feel like they are enjoying the series as much as they could be, because they're just too focused on stuff they don't like about it. And really, it makes me wonder what they even like in the series, when it seems like all they really want is to be able to use that one favorite Pokemon of theirs just to play another new game of the series. That seems really boring and repetitive and stagnant. The fact that that seems to be the only thing that really seems to get me to. It's the only thing that seems to get a lot of focus from that fandom, and I don't really get it. Personally, the excitement I have for Sword and Shield is excitement I haven't felt in a long time. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. I'll try for one more level, and then I'll try another attempt. I know the biggest problem is I don't have all the equips, but I really don't know where to look for them. I mean, I know there is a place that I haven't been to yet, but I forget where the cave was. Wait, is it that cave over there? I mean, it's a cave. I think that was Erdrick's cave, though, wasn't it? I mean, I think it was. No, it wasn't. Huh. This is actually Garen's tomb. So there's some chests to find in here. Fighter's ring. Well, apparently that was fixed and actually gives extra strength now, so... Okay. Gold. And an herb. So, okay. Gonna go ahead and see what this is like here. It certainly won't take me too long, since I pretty much know the route. Fairy water. Well, there's one more chest in here to get, and this will be a bust. But gonna go ahead and use the torch. Yeah, just to waste it. There's a mobile game I play called Fake Grand Order, which I'm also kind of annoyed at a lot of people that play it, since it seems like there's always been kind of the prejudice against it, saying that it's just another gacha game where you collect your waifus and whatnot. It's something that I think the game gets unfair treatment, because that seems very biased, negatively biased, because there's a lot to the game that actually isn't just that. I think the story's actually pretty fun. And dark. And this was a bust. I had a feeling it would be, but... you know, whatever. I actually have more strength than HP. That's kind of amazing. I think I have enough strength to really beat the game if I could make it to the Dragon Lord with a healthy amount of MP. Not counting on it, but you know. Kinda sucks that the enemies in there don't give me much in the way of experience. Though I don't think levels will give me that much anyway. I think by the end you have to have a predetermined... Oops. A predetermined amount of stats that you usually get by the end of the game. And I think I've gotten most of that. So yeah, that's... not exactly helping much. So yeah, they talk more into detail about the fake order stuff. Apparently, there's been a major contributor called Shotgun Shogun who has pretty much dropped all YouTube content for the game since he believes that the developers behind the game don't care about the North American side of things. They only care about the Japanese. I would just like to point out that I think that's complete boosh, and that they care more about us than he probably lets on. I think really the biggest problem is that he just thinks that we should get everything Japan has, and that we haven't been, and that the PR needs to be better. I will agree that the PR could use a little bit of a push, but honestly, I'm not too bummed by it. I think that what we get is relatively fine. Relatively? Like it's not the best, but you know, I was never expecting that we would get like their full attention. And let's be honest, North American side of things, like we usually don't. Very, very seldom do we get that, and I think that he's just expecting a lot. Man, this hurts so much. But like... And another thing is that they think that we should be catching up to JP. Like we're 2 years behind because the game took 2 years before they decided to localize it here. I'm okay with us being 2 years behind. It really gives us a lot of advantages over JP because we kind of know what stuff to expect later in the game. So I like that a lot. That level wasn't particularly great, but whatever. So, I don't really mind that. I think that for me, I just am willing to accept that things will not be predictum just like what JP got, and that's basically it. Oh jeez, this game is being totally unfair to me. I don't let me run from anything in here, and some of these enemies are not worth the hassle when I'm trying to save stuff. I'm going to be doing some heavy safety abuse here. Although this guy is being somewhat more generous. Oh my god, the encounter rate in this area is ridiculous. Every 3 steps. Oh my god. No. One freaking step. And a surprise attack at that. I swear I'm over this. Oh my god, just let me get through this. Jeez. Oh, Golem showed up. Well, that's new. Well, I do have the flute. May as well use it. Ow. Okay. Dealt with that little problem. I wish they would just let me get over here. Okay. No. Okay, how bad will you be? Oh, not too bad. No. Oh, wow. Are you gonna do anything else? Yes. I was about to say, that would have been almost impossible then. He does seem like he's doing almost nothing but that, though, and that's cheap as hell.